Hello everybody and welcome to stop number 2 of the APP World Tour. We welcome you to beautiful Viana do Castelo here in Portugal.
Hey everyone, welcome to Viana do Castelo, the second stop of the APP World Tour 2023. Today we have the sprint elimination race and tomorrow we have a 16-kilometer downwind race. So it's going to be a really exciting weekend here, so stay tuned for a lot of action.
All right, we got the cameras in position, athletes ready to go. Connor Baxter gets himself into position. He is the reigning champion here in the red bib, and it's time to go racing in Portugal. It is Connor Baxter in the red that has the lead.
With Christian Eriksen, I called you. That's a football player.
Yeah.
With Polar Bear.
Yeah, so on my first heat, I got super caught up in the buoy, the first buoy, with 2 other girls, and that basically and so I was kind of like a little down that I was gonna have to do the repecharge, and I was just mentally like going downhill. I was just like, dang, like I wish I could have just gone to the semis. And then like 20 minutes later, Caroline comes and she's like, hey, we're in the semifinals. I'm like, what? Like, how? And she's like, yeah, the first 2 go. And I was like, oh, okay. Whole new mindset. And then I just started focusing, and then the rest is history.
Christian Andersen was in 4th place, as we just saw in the replay there in quarterfinal heat number 3, and he ends up winning the race. So forget about everything we said. If you're not in the top 2, you got no shot. What do we know? 4th place to 1st place. Well done, Polar Bear Christian Andersen.
For a weekend like this, where you're sprinting and you're downwinding, how do you preserve your energy?
I never save energy. I try to be as much complete as I can, so this is my way of racing.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a good recovery session, a lot of stretching, eat good food.
I had some good heats. It was tough, you know, always heat racing. Even though you're racing for so short, you have to warm up each time, you have to cool down, so it's always a long day. But I had some really good heats. A couple where I messed up a little bit in the start, but I managed to come back. And yeah, I'm just very happy with my performance all the way throughout the day.
We are set to go. The men's sprint final here from Portugal is on.
Christian.
Baxter doing Baxter things.
Shrimpy coming close.
Oh, this is tight. This is tight.
Christian on the inside.
Oh, and Connor Baxter's gone down. So has Sanchez.
Connor down, Sanchez down.
Can Connor Baxter now reel him in? This is the question. What does Christian Andersen do?
The finals was stacked with Shiri, Christian, and Aaron, all fantastic, really strong paddlers. And yeah, you saw coming into the first buoy, there was no separation, no gap. I had a little bit of a lead, which gave me the priority around the buoy, so I thought. And Christian went for a really smart move, really good tactics, but a big risk. He tried to go on my inside when he didn't have the right of way, and that impeded my progress, knocked my paddle out of my hands. I ended up falling in.
Yeah, because I had kind of a bad start, and I was like right beside Aaron and Shrimpy, and Connor was in front. And I see Connor fall, and that gave me the inside. And then from that first buoy to the second, I pushed all out, and I gave it all. Yeah, but I just want to say big thanks to Connor, Shrimpy, and Aaron. They're all really humble competitors, and they're humble in victory or defeat, and that's something I really respect, and that's the way I try to act as well.
You know, it happens, and a big valuable lesson for all of us to know. Like, there is opportunities to take risks, but calculated risks, right?
So it was a really unfortunate situation. Nothing was intentional. It wasn't bad sportsmanship at all. But unfortunately, we do have rules when it comes to these, or fortunately, we do have rules, and we have to take that. Unfortunately, we have to take tough decisions because Christian's win was a long time coming and he deserves it heavily. But unfortunately, in this situation, we had no choice but to follow the rules and the guidelines that we've created so that we have this professionalism in the sport.
But, you know, rubbing is racing. These things happen. But that's why we have rules in place, just like F1 or soccer or any big sport. That's how the sport goes forward. That's how we grow as a sport.
Here we go, the final is underway in Portugal. Oh, and Kunzel goes down!
I'm feeling super good. Just so thankful to the Lord that He gave me the strength. And yeah, it didn't start this whole event, like the first sprints didn't go the way I wanted to, now I planned, but I definitely had to go through like a mental battle to just like get rid of it, focus on the next, and I'm just so happy. And all my glory goes to God.
It's a wrap. We had an amazing day here in Viana do Castelo with the sprint elimination race. We had some really exciting sprint battles, and tomorrow we have a lot more action when we're going into the downwind race. The condition looks amazing. We have waves, we have wind, so there's going to be a lot of action tomorrow, so stay tuned.
Hello everybody and welcome to stop number 2 of the APP World Tour. We welcome you to beautiful Viana do Castelo here in Portugal. Todd Harris alongside Ian McCarthy. Emily Utrecht will be joining us a little later on today. We turn our attention, today's competition is all about the distance. Yesterday we had the sprints.
Yeah, so today we've got a distance course of 17 kilometres. It's a downwinder today. There's going to be lots of lumps and bumps out there. The wind has picked up throughout the day. Speaking to a lot of the paddlers this morning, they're all super excited for this. A lot of them, they love this sort of live active water that they can utilise, and just, I think the big theme I've had this morning is just there's loads of fun, really happy vibes around the camp, and just everyone's really excited for this race. It's going to be super cool.
The conditions are really good. It's not as windy as the forecast predicted, but there's still some good wind. As you can see, there's quite a lot of chops in the ocean, so there's definitely some bumps and some waves to be caught. And we had a really exciting beach start, and right now we have Corner and Shrimpy in the lead, but we also have Christian Andersen. He's really close behind them. He also had a really, really good start, and he's actually starting to get a really good momentum, catching lots of bumps.
Catching him, but Shuri Araki's going to leave no doubt.
Well done, Shrimpy. Shuri Araki from Japan, Okinawa made.
Look at this, folks. This is the pace, this is the cadence he has, and this is after 17 kilometers, over 10.5 miles of open ocean paddling, and he is going to step off, little taste of water, and the wind goes the way of Shuri Araki. Looks like we've got some of the women coming into view.
This looks like the lead woman, Duna. She's held that lead from very early in this race.
One step into the water, Duna grabs the Spanish flag and brings it across for the victory. Well done.
My final thoughts.
Yeah.
Oh my god, just excited. What weekend of racing. Sprints were amazing on like both women's, men's, open. The whole day was amazing. Today, this downwind has just been absolutely brilliant to watch. Some great results, some surprises, lots of excitement on both days. Just another awesome event. roll-on boots on. That's what I'm just like, let's do it. Let's do it again next weekend.
Bring it on, no question about it. Once again, congratulations today in the distance. Sho Yoraki of Japan gets the win for the men, and Dunu Gordiu gets the win for the women. So that'll close things down. Stop number 2 of the APP World Tour from beautiful Portugal has come to a conclusion. On behalf of Ian McCarthy and Emily Utrup, I'm Todd Harris saying so long for now from beautiful Viana do Castelo for the final time. We'll see you. Stop number 3 coming up, South Korea in October. Until then, stay well, everybody.